Drivers are mad about the next-gen car decision. NASCAR fires back. NASCAR went into Bristol Motor Speedway with a lot of questions unanswered because they skipped the pavement race earlier in the season. Because of these factors, the race turned into one of the strangest ones in recent history. Want to know everything about the issues that the next-generation car is facing and why drivers think it's useless? So welcome back to our channel. Here we update your NASCAR knowledge bank, so let's begin. The next-generation car was not entirely to blame for what happened on Saturday night, but it did contribute to the short track packages issues during the 2022 season. Despite the fact that there were only 4 lead changes during green flight conditions, the vehicle was criticized for being unreliable due to the power steering tire and other mechanical issues that prevented many drivers from competing in and winning the race. In the race at Bristol Motor Speedway, at least 12 playoff drivers had issues with NASCAR's new next-generation car, the fewest in nearly a decade. At Bristol, the spec car that leveled the playing field was revealed to have numerous durability issues that had plagued it throughout its first season. The Ford camp was plagued by blown tires, Toyota was plagued by power steering problems, and drivers vying for the win were knocked out due to a variety of mechanical issues that made passing extremely difficult. Harvick was in contention for the championship until his four-wheeler broke during the final round of pit stops, forcing him to withdraw from the playoffs. For a variety of reasons, the next-generation vehicle has been the target of much criticism, and this only adds to those complaints. While other incidents, such as fires, have occurred, the car's safety has been called into question. The reaction of some notable drivers, including the entire Joe Gibbs racing camp and Harvick, to NASCAR's next-gen car and winning races at Bristol Motor Speedway was mixed. According to Christopher Bell, the car drove well with old tires as the leader, but it did not drive well with new tires behind the ruler. That is a major concern right away, because Chris Boucher drove to victory on 2 tires while everyone else had 4 new tires. It is simply not a good situation when tires do not wear properly. Kyle Busch was surprised by his second engine failure in 3 races. It knocked Busch out of the playoffs in the round of 16. The number 18 driver had a very disappointing night. Martin Truex Jr. took aim at the next-generation car after his day was cut short by a mechanical issue. Truex, in fact, echoed what Harvick said following his race at Darlington Raceway earlier in the playoffs. What did Kevin Harvick have to say about the bad parts? After a mechanical issue beyond their control ended the night, a driver directed their rage at the next-generation car's parts for the second time. Some cars simply couldn't handle Bristol for that long. In fact, Chase Briscoe's steering system only lasted 4 laps, and the next 496 laps were some of the most difficult he'd ever driven on a demanding racetrack with steering issues. Denny Hamlin expressed his displeasure with the next-generation car on social media after the event, claiming that it had numerous issues ranging from safety to durability. Kevin Harvick had a resurgent season in which he won 2 NASCAR Cup Series races, but he was left fuming after his number 4. Stewart Haas's racing career ended in the first race of the 2022 playoffs at Darlington Raceway after finishing 10th at Bristol Motor Speedway on Saturday, signaling his exit from the playoffs. This was also mentioned by Hamlin after the race. According to Hamlin, the car felt faster in the corners than on the straightaways. To ensure that the sport's future remains very bright, NASCAR must work with the drivers to solve these issues of safety, durability, and more. However, the racing has been exceptionally good, and there is no reason to graft the concept that makes the sport better in the long term. What do you think NASCAR needs to consider regarding next-gen car decisions? Let us know in the comments below. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed it. So, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to see more of our incredible videos. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.